Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. Water's getting deep now, water's getting deep now. Follow me around, yeah. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, let me down. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Please don't let me down.
Good morning from my mom's bedroom, as usual. If you've been on this channel, I think you know I usually film most videos in my mom's bedroom. This little guy is breastfeeding, so I'm not gonna show that on camera, of course. But anyway, welcome to a new vlog. Today is on Friday. I woke up really early today. I was up by 4 a.m. Reason being, I was doing the laundry, which I told you guys about in my previous video. If you've watched it, of course, if you haven't, make a point of going back and watching it. I had stocked up that laundry. Okay, it was not intentional, but I had stocked up that laundry for like 2 weeks close, and it was a lot. I normally I'd prefer, if I'm doing laundry, I wake up early enough so that I can be done before the day is far much gone, because if I sleep for too long and then wake up to do the laundry when the sun is out, I just get so lazy and I'll just end up postponing it for the next day. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. So I started off the vlog with me undoing my hair. I've had this for like 2 days and I feel like my hair really looks terrible in them because right now it has so much growth. Usually I have the hard type hair, the hard type. Yeah, my hair is the hard type. That's what I'm trying to say. My hair is the hard type. So I don't know, like I can't keep one hairstyle for too long. Even if I've gone to the salon and got my hair done, like in a week's time, it looks so shaggy. So I've had to undo it today. I want to do some bantu knots on it because yeah, like and then I can now maybe just return this whatever's back. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do in a nibble because they are so tiny and I have to get through with all of them so that I can do the bantu knots. So I have an oil. I have some oil which I'm going to use on the hair. My mom gave it to us, I think, the beginning of this year before I undid my locks. So once I combed out my locks, now it's possible for me to like use the oil because apparently it's for growing the hair. I've not used it as much, I think like twice or thrice, I believe. So I wanted to like try it on and trying to be consistent with using it more often. So let me show you how this is how it looks. I don't know if it's clear. Hey, the lighting is off. So this is the oil I'm using. Anyway, haionekani. But I'll take a picture and post it on the screen for you guys. I want to do the bantu knots and then I'll take them out tomorrow because I believe I'll be heading somewhere tomorrow. But yeah, that's the update. So I'll definitely catch you guys once I am done with this whole situation because it's a lot. Also ignore my sweater, it looks dirty. Of course it's dirty. I've worn it for a long time. In this cold weather you can't be washing clothes because they're not even getting dry. But anyway, yeah, so let me catch you guys once I'm done undoing this hair. Yeah, I have actually remembered something when I was undoing my hair, something that happened to me I think in April. Yeah, that is when it happened. It's a story time, a short one, not a long one, as I continue undoing my hair. So there was this, I actually got conned. That is the main point. So there was this time when I was first starting my business. I went to shop for items in Gekomba. So I remember I had talked to this guy. Was it a company? Because of course it was not a company. So I got these guys on Facebook. I was looking for mkeka. Since I run an online thrift shop, I wanted to mostly, like, I had to work on my display, like where will I be taking my photos from. So I had to, okay, the lighting is off. Ooh, it's even worse. Wow. So I met these guys on Facebook. I had inquired because I had searched on Instagram and most pages were so expensive. So I went on to Facebook Marketplace, nione kama I'll find cheaper options, because that's also like a seller and buyer point where you can, buy items and also sell. So I went to Marketplace on Facebook and I searched for mkeka wa mbao, and I had a couple, like there were a couple of sellers who popped up, but there was this one who stood out for me because they were selling theirs at a very cheap price per meter. So I didn't even know how many meters I needed, but I had done my research and I felt like 2 meters were enough. Of course, I think they were not enough, but anyway, it's because of the money. I was on a budget. So at the moment, I thought 2 meters was enough as I work on, like upgrading and maybe getting more meters or working on a better like background. But for a start, I wanted hiyo mkeka wa mbao. So mimi nikangangana, I made my inquiries. I don't know if it was a guy because the profile was, I'm saying it's a guy because on call, I was talking to a guy. But on the Facebook Marketplace, because the profile, if you're selling, you only have to sell like as an individual. You can't go there as a company. So if you own a company, you can only market your products using your own personal page, not like your business page. So the profile enye ilikuwa hapo, it was a female. So me, I inquired. I didn't even care who was selling. I was just like, as long as it's genuine, let me just inquire and then make a purchase. Maybe you can arrange for delivery and what have you. We talked on Marketplace and then we exchanged numbers. So I think they were the first to give me their number, their WhatsApp business number, and then I shared mine. So they actually texted me first. I had already forgotten by then because we had been in communication on Marketplace for like 4 days before I even made the purchase. So we were just on and off. Sometimes I'm texting them, they're offline, and when they're responding, I'm offline. Ivo. So I hook back and forth kidogo. Anyway, so they texted me back on WhatsApp now because I gave them my personal number. So they reached out to me and I was like, oh, yeah, we had talked and nilikuwa nimetaka hiyo mkeka ambao niliona mnauza. So I asked like, what other options do you have? Because they had posted a number on their marketplace platform, but I didn't quite like those ones. So I was inquiring if they had other better options which I can choose from, and they actually did send me photos. So mimi niko hapo nikachagua. I even showed my nephew lakini Nairobi, I even showed my nephew like one of the options that I had gone with. And he was like, yeah, it's actually looking good. Like, yeah, kwa kuhype mtu, he's the best. So that's why I asked him, because my sister, huyo msichana utamzanga tu swali yako like, niko sawa, like, hana hiyo hype. Anyway, so I asked my nephew and he was like, yeah, that's, yani, anakupea. He was like, yeah, so I made the selection, but I didn't actually pay. We had a conversation for like a whole week, by the way, before I even made the purchase. Yeah, so I was inquiring before I make the purchase, because I knew I was going to get stock for my shop for the first time. So I wanted to like buy everything on one day. Haya, so tukaongea. They even sent me an invoice and how much I'm supposed to pay. So actually per meter they were selling it at 950 per meter. Since I wanted 2 meters, that ilikuwa ina sum up to a total of 1900. And then they told me the shop is in Eastleigh, and that shipping fee I had asked like shipping fee hadi CBD itakuwa how much, because I was going to be in town on a specific date, and they were like that will be 200. So total itakuwa 2100. They even gave me the bank account number nini. So bado I didn't pay. Remember, bado sijalipa. So they've sent me the invoice. They sent the invoice again for the second time. Like, there's something about con men, amando con people, like they're usually very prompt, and they usually like wanataka kupeleka vitu mbio. Then they were like, like whenever they were open, they would tell me, now we are open, when can you deliver, like tell us the location, like every day, because like I said, it took me time before I made the purchase. So when I was now ready to make the purchase, which was on the same day I was going to get stock for the shop, now I called. I didn't call, I texted them on WhatsApp and I was like, okay, uliniambia where do I pay? So they had sent the bank account number, just to be sure. They had sent the bank account number, so I just went and rechecked. Once I was done with my errands in CBD, ningekomba nikampigia because it was just the number I was chatting with, ndo nikapigia. And nikamuuliza, it was around 11 a.m. I remember, and I asked like, have you received payment nini, and they were like, oh yeah, it was actually a guy I was talking to. And I was like, yeah, I've received payments. And so I inquired like how bulky is the mkeka ambao, because at the time I had bought so much stock for my shop and they were also bulky, so I wanted to know what is the intensity of, like how heavy is it, ndo nijue kama nitaitisha cab ama nitaenda public means kama nitamanage. So akaniambia, let me get to the shop, I confirm for you. Misi nikangoja. The guy didn't call. So apparently I was also waiting for another delivery, a ring light, which was delivered to me on that same day in town. Tukamalizana na homes for ring light, nikalipa, akanionyesha venye inafanya, and then he went. So I was still waiting. So after we parted ways with the ring light guy, nikacall Lumse tena, because I had told him once ameconfirm how bulky it is, mtu wake atanipata hapo Kencom, because that is where stage yetu ya home iko. Hey, so I called again and I'm like, umefika kwa ofisi, have you confirmed nini? And for a minute I thought, like, how hard is it for him to tell if it's bulky and yet he's been selling these items? He should be knowing. Si lazima fika kwa ofisi ndo angalie. I mean, anyway, and the reason as to why, by the way, I paid fast ni juu he had a very valid reason. Hapo neza sema ilikuwa ina make sense, because I had asked initially. Normally I don't like paying for delivery upfront until I receive the item. That is, like, I like to pay on delivery. That's what I'm trying to say. Before delivery, because the guy told me ati for mkeka ambao, which is wanakatanga like per meter, they prefer for the client to pay upfront, because if at all the item itanifikia and then I don't like it, then it equal return, who will they sell it to? And I was like, anyway, yeah, that makes sense. Wakasema ati if it's a normal carpet, that's okay, I can pay on delivery. And actually I fell for it. Yeah, so me I paid. I followed up with the guy, nikamuza kama he's back to the shop, nini aniambie, and who he's sending, na kama ashamtuma blah blah blah. So he was like, yeah, nishafika kwa shop, and the guy I'm supposed to send ametoka kidogo for another delivery, but he'll be back in a few, and then neza mtuma na hii yako. Well, man, I asked like, how long do I wait? And he was like, acha tutungoje mse afike and then I'll call you once he leaves the office now with the delivery. Si nikangoja. That was from 11. So right now it's around 12, 12:30, 1:30. Like, I kept calling, of course, in the midst of your time yote. So at 2, nikamcall mara ya mwisho, and I was so done, and I was like, you're not communicating. I have to be the one who keeps following up. How far is the delivery guy? Na, yeah, like, has he ametoka nayo ama what's happening, because there's no communication from your end. And he was like, actually amekawia kidogo penye alikuwa ameenda, sijui ni like story mingi. So akaniambia, what we can do, you can just give me the name of the exact place where you live, like stage, alafu he'll come and drop it, like mtapatana, and then you'll pick your item. And I was like, that's okay. So he said, like, you won't have to pay any extra delivery fees for him to deliver to where you live. And I was like, perfect, let me just go home basi, and then because he told me by 3 nitakuwa nimeipata. And I was like, okay, fine, I'm patient enough. Okay, I'm not usually patient, by the way. I am not a patient person by nature, but anyway, I'm slowly learning to be a patient person. So me nikafika, I waited, nikafika 3, nikasema cha nipe paka 3:30, because still there was no call. So called him at 3:30, and he was like, I'm still following up with the rider, ametoka na mzigo yako, sijui mbona hajakupigia bado, but let me share his number. My friend, I waited for that number paka kesho yake. So something told me, let me check their Instagram page. Normally before I buy something, like, I do intense research, and for some reason I was not able to find their Instagram page before all of this happened. Now on that morning, now the next morning is when I actually found their Instagram page, because they have their Facebook account and their Instagram account have 2 different names, so you can't really track who is who. Kwa WhatsApp business yao walikuwa wameka their Facebook handle, so it was hard for me to, like, nikisearch kwa Instagram hiyo page with that specific name haikuwa inatokea. So I went again to their WhatsApp business, na ni kama ndio walikuwa wameupdate wakeka their Instagram account. That is when I actually saw, oh, now they have an Instagram account. So I went and checked. Let me tell you, nilipigwa na shoka. Guess what? Like, the first post that was on their Instagram page ilikuwa, I think, a carpet also. Well, like, it was more or less just they were dealing with carpets and mkeka wa mbao specifically. Hiyo pia ni carpet, so page yao ni ya carpets peke yake. So mimi I'm there checking to see like if this is a legit page. I think they had like 200 and something followers, and on Facebook was around 700 and something followers. So mimi niko hapo nafuatilia. Tell me why the first photo I see when I check the account, nikaona kuna one comment. So I was like, let me check the comment, because at this point I was now beginning to wonder, are these people even genuine? Are they really genuine? Because actually they were not. So I clicked on that comment and ikasema, these guys are a scam. Moyo wangu ulidunda, but then my heart skipped a beat. I almost fell. Like I had already paid 2100 shillings to some stranger. The funny thing, they didn't turn off their phone, because after I saw that, I called them like immediately, because it was around 9 a.m. Sasa nikawapigia simu, because it was a guy I was talking to all along. Nikamuuliza, are you guys even genuine? Like kutoka jana, my delivery from 11 a.m. I'm the one who keeps making calls to you guys. Like, it's supposed to be the other way around. I paid for an item and you're supposed to tell me, like, update me every now and then. How far is the delivery guy? Amefika wapi? Like, in how long should I receive the package? And this guy was like, in fact, the reader is here. And he's so calm and collected. You know, like the audacity. Ata hababaiki. And then the reader is here. He's leaving you the item in 30 minutes you'll get the item. From Isili to where I live, of course, it's not 30 minutes. But okay, maybe Juni Rider in 30 minutes, I don't know. But let me tell you, I waited. And that is when it dawned on me. I remember that comment. And now I knew, sis, it is a done deal. These guys played you. And I made peace with that. Like, in Nairobi, just be quite too macho, because a lot happens. Anyway, sasa acha niendelea kubomoa nywele. Nilikuwa napia kadako kidogo nilikumbuka. So I hope you guys have learned from it, because before you buy something from an online store, just make sure you do like your due diligence, do your research, just confirm it's a legit page, because I run an online shop and I know how easy it can be for someone to be conned online. And sometimes I even get clients when you're kona masho who like, are you sure the item will get to me because I've shopped online before, and you really have to like assure them that, yeah, you're a genuine online seller. Anyway, if you're a seller, please just be genuine to your clients, and if you're a buyer, beware, like be on the lookout, because hizi streets za Nairobi zitakufunza maneno. Anyway, let me get done with this. Nacheki here mingi, and then I'll catch you guys, of course, once I'm done. I finally finished undoing the whole head, but of course I'm not going to show you while I do the bantu knots, because I've done it on this platform before. Like, I don't have to be repeating it. You can go over to my previous videos, utaiona hapo. So I'll do the bantu knots off camera, and then nitakuja nionyeshe the final outcome. Hii ni as a result of me using wax, because I still use my lock wax kutengeneza kule my edges, and you can tell the growth, like nywele imegrow sana after I undid my locks. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah, so I'll do the knots off camera, and then I'll show you guys the final result. So we'll have them on for today up until kesho morning hours, when I'll have to undo them. And I hate the work of constantly having to like kuhandle the hair, like inachoshanga. But anyway, nilijitakia msiba wa kujitakia hawambii pole, ama sivyo nasemangu aje. But anyway, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. So wacha nene nikakule, and then I'll make my hair baadaye, and then I'll show you guys the final outcome. In the mafuta nilikuwa nawaambia nywele, it's the one I use. You see, I've not used it as much because tulikuwa tumegawana. So yeah, it's made from chebe whatevers. I'm really hoping itanisaidia kulea nywele, because anyway. And today's on Saturday. I just wanted to come in and check with you guys before I leave. I had mentioned that I'd be heading somewhere today, so I wanted to first of all show you the outcome of the bantu knots, which I promised to show you yesterday. I don't have a tripod, so I'm just holding you guys. Windows in a car, this is how they look. So I wanted to undo them. I've already undone one, but I undid it like yesterday night, because I did them around 3 p.m. yesterday. So I undid one in the evening because I think it was too tight or something. So that's why it doesn't look that coiled. But anyway, I want to undo all of them, and then I can show you guys the final outcome. Well, maybe I can undo one with you just to show you how to undo them, because in the previous video I only showed you, not the previous one, like there's a video I did like 3 videos back, one where I was doing the bantu knots, so I only showed you how to like coil it. Maybe I can now show you how to undo them. No major process. So like for instance, so you just in a anti-clockwise, so you see that's the final outcome. So we can undo another one, and then yeah, I don't know if it's visible. Let's undo another one. See the outcome? Yeah, so the oil I was telling you I was using is actually what I used, and I feel like the outcome is much better than me doing the bantu knot without the oil application. Yeah, so let me catch you guys after I have undone all of them. Already they are looking so cute. Yeah, let me catch you guys after I am done. So this is the final outcome. This is how it turned out on both sides. So the others I've just held them back in a bun. You see, when I told you about the length, see what I was talking about? So it's shiny because nilitumia a lot of, in fact I think I overdid the amount of oil I used yesterday. So anyway, that's about it. I can't be able to show you the back though. Can I? I don't know. I think umeona. I've tried to like put it in a low bun. I don't know how it has turned out because I can't see the back of my head. I don't even have like a mirror or something. But anyway, whatever works. So I'll see you guys once I'm outside.
You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me, babe. Send message after message, forward my calls. Next day you hit me back like nothing happened at all. What about all the things you used to say to me? This ain't the way it's supposed to be. And you know I wouldn't do that to you. You know I wouldn't treat you that way, no. I've been running, can't catch up. Oh love, what I won't do. Oh, you got me.
Happy Sunday and welcome to today being the last day of the vlog. I think I'm going to finish the vlog, to close off the vlog today, because I think I've gotten enough content for a vlog. Like, I think it's long enough, so I'm going to post it today. Anyway, so yesterday I was stepping out. I had mentioned that, as you've seen in the previous clip. So I wanted to show you what I got, and then we close off the vlog, because at this point I think I've gotten enough. So let me show you what we got. So these are the things I got. Kuna this mini baby wipes. So for this I got 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one. And then these are the major things I went to get. Then the diapers. For this I bought them zikiwa tatu, but I've used 1, so that's why I only have 2 here. The other package nishafungua. So let me also show you the other 3 items that I got. 1 for me and then the rest for mine. So this is a Dove body lotion. I've never used this exact type, so I'm really excited to try it out. Actually I used it in the morning, so I'll give you guys a review of how it feels. But so far I love it because it is lightweight. Like, it's not too thick on the skin. Ni lightweight. It's not too heavy on the skin. The word is heavy. And then the other 2 things I got are these baby oils. I got 2 of these. I think one was going for 300 shillings, if I remember. Also, I love the smell yahi because it's very mild. It's equal too strong for the baby, so I use more effect. So you can try this brand, and then yeah, you guys can give me a review. So far, I love them because they have a long-lasting smell. So up until that point, I think I'm going to stop there because I feel like this vlog is long enough at least. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you're going to watch and like and maybe subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, so today's a chill Sunday. There's nothing much I'm doing, by the way. We are cooking chapatis later in the day. I don't know if I'm going to bring you guys in, or maybe I'm going to start like another vlog today. I am not so sure, and I don't want to make promises because I wanted to plan out my week like Leo, because I don't want to just storm into the week and everything is everywhere. Okay, one thing about me, I don't like writing down what I'm supposed to do. I'm not a huge fan of to-do lists, and like I don't even have like a daily planner or something. So unless I have a very pressing or urgent issue which I feel I should write down because I might forget, that is the only time. I don't usually do it oftenly, so I won't even lie and say I plan all my days within the week accordingly anyway. So I wanted to plan my week today because I have a few activities which I'm sure of course I'm going to do them, ndio nisisahau. But any other thing that crops up in between the week, we will sort that when it comes up. So yeah, see you guys in the next vlog, and thank you so much for watching up until this up until the end of this video. If you have not subscribed, make a point of doing so, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching my content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.